Alrighty, so now that you guys have all your stuff loaded up in your truck and you're going to the location, you first want to ask them where you want them to park. In this instance, he wanted me to park around the corner, so I unloaded all my stuff and I moved my truck over there. Alrighty, so next what we got to do is set up. We're at the customer's or the client's location. First thing I do is I set up my steamer. I have this running already because it will take the longest to get ready. Set up my pressure washer, vacuum, all my products I'll need. I then inspect the vehicle that needs to be detailed. This one gets a full service, outside inside wash, no stain removal off the carpets. But we're gonna focus on areas like this, and it's pretty sticky in here and dirty, but for the most part not too bad. So what I like to do is start off with the pre-vacuum. So I'll get everything vacuumed up, all cleaned up, try to vacuum up as much as possible, and then we'll move on to the next step. First is vacuum. One spot a detailer misses a lot is not only the trunk, but these jams right here. So we need to make sure we vacuum these out. See how they're all black? We're also gonna get those all clean. We're gonna use the steamer and some rags to clean all that up in there. But don't forget to do the trunk on a lot of the vehicles. In this instance, it's gonna help out with this one a lot. So just by a quick 5-minute vacuum, looks a ton better. Still gotta clean that, but I'll show you guys how to do that in a little bit. Next, now that the whole car is vacuumed, this is just the initial vacuum, the first one. Once everything's clean, we will go in for a second one. But next is time to start cleaning. Up here, I like to start in the driver's seat and then move back to the back. One of the products I'm using right now is All Clean. This is from Chemical Guys. I like this because it dilutes pretty far. It's depending on the strength, you can do 10-to-1 to 20-to-1. That's why I use it. So this bottle lasted me at least a month, and I just keep diluting into this one here. But this isn't the only product I use. I do use other all-purpose cleaners to get this done. So you're gonna start with getting your all-purpose cleaner and dousing the whole area. Making sure to get in there also. And then you grab your brush, which I start off with this one, the big one, also by Chemical Guys. Maybe for like carpets and stuff. Just give it a good rubbing. On these smaller areas, just get your detail brush and go in and get all the details also. Cracks and crevices. And then also down in there. So I have a steamer, which is the McCulloch steamer. I'll do a review on this one later. But I'm just gonna take the steam, kind of wipe it down a little bit. Also help it with the cracks and crevices. And also down in here. And just grab a rag, wipe everything down. I do apologize if the video is shaky or hard to follow. I don't have a tripod with me right now, so I can't just set you guys up on a tripod. But we're gonna get into here and make sure these are all clean. All cracks and crevices. Also down in there. and then I'll show you guys the door panel. Well, this is how this door panel came out before it's dressed, if I do put a dressing on it. Also want to focus on the door jambs. Make sure you get door jambs. Next, we're gonna work our way this way. Start up high and work low. I'll do all this without showing you guys. I want to show you guys how I get this crud out of here and make that look all good. Alright, so to attack this area right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work in sections. As you guys can see, this is very dirty here, and it's also sticky, very nasty and grimy. Same with here. Same anywhere they were touching, and it's like it's never been cleaned before. It's very sticky. So the steering wheel, I took a good 10 minutes to clean, but now it feels all nice. No stickiness anywhere I feel. So we're gonna start off with maybe this section here. We're gonna start with spraying it down with our all-purpose cleaner. I'm not scared to use a lot on this because there's not really any electronics I can damage here. And then same process as the door panel, just on a smaller scale. So I'm gonna use just this brush here, and we're gonna make sure to get down in there, all the cracks and crevices. I already took out the cigarette lighter there, so I can clean that out separately. Same process, bottom to top, holders. Just get a good scrubbing everywhere. So as you guys can see, even when we scrubbing down in here, the stuff is not really coming out of the cracks and crevices, which is fine. I'll show you guys how I'm gonna tackle that right now. Alrighty. We have the area wiped down, now we're gonna wipe it down at least. Find my dirty rag. I'll just use this one here, and I'll focus on this separately. Once again, getting all the way down in there, all the crud. But yeah, you guys get the point. I'm gonna wipe this down real quick and somewhere clean. I can get a better look of where I need to spray and get down in there with the steam. Usually you guys can do this step first that I'm about to do now and then clean everything, but since this was so dirty, I just wanted to see exactly where I needed to get down. But what I do is I get the steamer without the attachment on it, spray it outside the car first, just because sometimes water will come out. And as you guys can see, there's grime all in here. So like I was saying, we're gonna get this grime out right here. Gonna take a rag right there just to catch anything and to prevent it from going onto the seat. And we're just gonna pour it in. Once the steam clears, we get better. I hit it a little bit more. The other cracking crevices. So I'm sure this isn't the only way to do it, but this is the way I do it. It works for me, and I get great results by doing it this way. As you guys can see, it's a lot better. I'm gonna hit it here again and there again, but you guys get the point. All the crud is out. And then now that I'm done with this over here, I'm just gonna follow the steps for the seam right here and scrub all this down. Same procedure. Alrighty, so to get all this grime out, I'm going to start with the all-purpose spray. Good starting section once again. And I'm going to grab the smaller detailing brush. I'm just going to scrub. This gets real dirty, so after you want to either wash out your brush or use the one you use for the wheels. Once you get it all sprayed down with the all-purpose spray, you're gonna just wipe it away as best as you can. Use the dirtiest rag you got for this. Same concept as inside. We're gonna spray it down, wipe it down a little bit. Then we're gonna come with this guy. The rest of it. Wipe it down. Let me finish this up and I'll show you guys how this is. So this is good enough for me on this side. A lot better, as you can see from here. Just so when you open up this trunk, it gives it a clean appearance. Also, don't forget to do the bottom side of that. Next, I'm going to show you the finished interior once I'm done, with everything put back together. And then we'll start working on the exterior of this car. Alright guys, so this is the final results of the interior. I went ahead and wiped it down with the, instead of a high shine, I went with the natural. On these brown colors, I feel that's better than the high gloss. Like if it was a black or a darker color, I feel the high gloss would work a lot better. There's just a little bit of dirt there. There ain't nothing. With the floor mats, I actually did do stain removal on them. No charge. So this was just an extra. I just looked at it and it just didn't look complete without that being done. I closed the trunk already, but the trunk was done, vacuumed. So I vacuumed it after. I also went through and did all the windows. I did not do any stain removal on the seats. I could, and this is a way I'm gonna upsell them. I'm gonna show them how good the carpets or the floor mats came out, and then try to get them on the seats for an extra 30-35 bucks. Just something quick to try to make an extra buck. If he says no, that's perfectly fine, but we'll see what he says. So next we're gonna start on the exterior. We're gonna do not an engine bay detail, but we are gonna clean it up a little bit. So we'll get like this grease off, but we're not gonna go with any shining or anything like that. We're gonna start by vacuuming up all these leaves. And then we're gonna make sure we don't get the alternator or anything wet, the battery. We're gonna start high and then work low. I'm not gonna show you guys this. I'm gonna do another engine bay detail video for you guys in the future. I already have one on my page, but if you guys want an updated one, I will make an updated one on my new process and procedures on an engine bay detail. But I'm just gonna give you guys a quick before, and then you guys will get the after right now. And after, like I said, he isn't looking for it to be all shined up or cleaned up or anything like that. Basically what he does is he's gonna actually get this vehicle ready to be sold. So he just wanted a little bit of clean down here. So